At CBF, we know that for you to change your body, you need to change your mind. Exercise and eating healthy is only part of the plan. We care about our members as we care about our family because our members become our family. It is not about competition, but support. It is not about being the strongest or the fastest, but about you defeating your negative self. It is about working together and making the task challenging and have fun. By the end, what matters is not how hard the session was, but that you take control of your mind so you can take control of your body. My name is Sandro Torres, and I'm happy you are part of our family. Welcome to Custom Body Fitness. Welcome everybody to another talk here with your health coach Sandro Torres. There is a big myth out there that muscle turns into fat and fat turns into muscle. That's not true, and that's exactly what I'm going to be talking to you about today. So many people, especially women, when they're young, they have a very nice butt and very nice legs. And the reason why they do that when they're young is because in puberty, when we are in that phase, that means that we are young. What the body is doing is in the maximum performance. They're gaining muscle and they're gaining other tissues. The metabolism is high, the bone density is high, and so on, because that's when we are young. And it's very nice when that happens. But then later, some women start getting flabby, their body start getting loose, and they think their muscle become fat, and that's the reason why they want to harden that fat, or they want to turn that fat into muscle, which is not true. And that's many people been asking me that question: how can I make my fat muscle, or how can I harden my fat? So let's forget about that because that's not true, and I'm gonna explain it to you right now. So like I was telling you, when we're in that phase of puberty, when we are in the young phase, we are in the maximum. We're gaining muscle, bone density, or metabolism is high. Of course, we deliver more oxygen, more blood, more nutrients, so on. The waste of the body is removing faster, whatever. But after we turn 26 of age, when we start getting older, now is the opposite. Now we're losing muscle, bone density, or stroke volume. It's slower. That means our metabolism is slower. Therefore, we start gaining more fat. So when you turn 36, as an example, now there's 10 years of aging. Now you're losing muscle and you're restoring more fat. Let me repeat that. You're losing muscle and you're storing more fat. The muscle is not turning into fat. Okay? Just like in the beginning, the muscle never turned into fat. You start growing muscle. Now you're losing the muscle and you're gaining fat. That's the reason why your body starts getting loose. Not because the muscle turned into fat, but because the muscle is smaller and you're storing more fat. That's the natural process. However, we can intervene to make that aging process go slow, slowing down a little bit that aging process. I shouldn't say a little bit, I should say a lot. And you can do that by keeping your body young. And by keeping your body young is by eating healthy and by exercising. Of course, depending on how your habits were in the beginning, that's how faster you're gonna be aging, how much fat you're gonna gain, and how much muscle you're gonna lose. Of course, there is a lot of factors, such as the things that you eat, how active you were, the stress. There is a lot of factors that do affect how faster you age and how much muscle you lose and how much fat you gain. But if you pay attention to that, you can intervene once again by you eating the right foods, which is healthy, and by you exercising, especially by lifting weights. If you are very active and you challenge your body to become stronger, you're gonna start gaining muscle. Now listen to this. You're gonna start gaining muscle, and because you're eating healthy, you're gonna start losing fat. Now, you're not turning the fat into muscle, or you're not hardening the fat. You're getting rid of the fat by eating healthy, and you adding muscle to your body by exercising. So, women, for you, if you want nice legs and lift up butt and very toned butt, you need to do that by lifting weights. It's not gonna happen alone, because now you lost the muscle after 26 years of age. You lost the muscle, and if your butt is loose, it's a little wobbly. That means that you're storing fat there. You wanna get rid of that fat by eating healthy, but yeah, it's gonna become smaller. And that's the reason why you want to lift weights, because you want to add the muscle into the body, so to be rounded, lifted, and firm. So once you intervene and you start exercising and eating healthy, now you are gonna be um, younger. That's what you're doing. And at the same time, when I say younger, you're gonna be increasing your metabolism. So let's go back again and let's go over the difference. Remember, muscle doesn't turn into fat, and fat doesn't turn into muscle. Muscle is added and fat is removing when you are aging and start exercising and eating healthy. When you're in puberty, you add in muscle, and because you have a high metabolism, that's why you're not storing fat. Unless you have very bad habits, then you're gonna be storing a lot of fat, which is different. We're talking about the difference between muscle and fat right now. But there is two common things that muscle and fat have, and those are that both serve as an energy in the body. There is three types of energies that the body uses: carbohydrates, fat, and proteins. The carbohydrates turns into glucose. That glucose turns into adenosine triphosphate, which is the energy that we use. Fats turn into fatty acids. Those fatty acids turn into adenosine triphosphate, which is the energy that we use. Protein turns into amino acids, and those amino acids turn into adenosine triphosphate, which is the energy that we need. So those things, fat and muscle, do have in common. They turn into the energy that we are going to use during the day. Now, muscle, which is protein, is not a common use energy for the body. It only uses that energy when it runs out of the other energy, and when it doesn't have the possibility of using the carbohydrates and the fat. But when we are exercising, most likely the body, its favorite energy, it's going to be carbohydrates. And when we are in resting time, when we are relaxing, when we are going, when we're not doing explosive movement, when we are not exercising in high intensity, what the body likes the most is going to be fat. What's going to use the most? Once again, muscle is not used unless the body needs to use it, because the other two are depleted. So, the conclusion of this talk: if you start getting loose, your body start getting looser. If your body start getting wobbly, it's not because your muscle is turning into fat. It's because you're losing muscle and you're gaining fat. So now you need to rejuvenate your body. You need to do the opposite. You need to add muscle by exercising, by doing some weightlifting, by going against resistance, by making your body stronger. And you want to lose fat by increasing your metabolism and eating healthy. And the only thing that the muscle and the fat have in common is that both turn into energy for the body. So that's it. Hope you like this talk. Hope it help you understand the things that you need to do to transform your body, make your body tone, and make it firm, and make it more attractive. Thank you so much for continuing with us, with me. Thank you so much for continue following me. This is your health coach, Sandro Gutierrez, and we're gonna tune in the next talk.
Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. If you enjoyed the content offered here, then I know you will enjoy these books. These are great tools to lead you to successful weight loss, better health, and greater happiness.